Mm-mm. I mean, we gotta talk about the Colts, and that's a part of the Colts. So it's gonna happen if we get a dry spot.
Come on, man. It's hey, listen. The season almost here, man. One more game, one more joint practice. It's right around the corner, boy. Before you know it, it'll
Before
be
you
up.
know it, let's get it, y'all. Count us down now.
Fly, Eagles, fly, on the road to victory. Fly, Eagles, fly, score a touchdown, 1, 2, 3. Hit 'em low, hit 'em high. No one likes us, no one likes us, no one likes us, we don't care. No sincerely, sincerely, no one likes us, we don't care. No one likes us, no one likes us, no one likes us, we don't care. No sincerely, sincerely, no one likes us, we don't care. Fly, Eagles, fly, and we'll go to victory. Fly, Eagles, fly, settle touchdown, 1, 2, 3. Hit 'em low, hit 'em high. Watch the Eagles fly, Eagles fly, and we'll go to victory.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Broad Street. Welcome to episode 106. Welcome to the final preseason preview of the Birds of Broad Street. Before I go, you better call Moni with the good hair. How you doing, sis?
What's up, y'all? How y'all feeling?
Good. Had to say that before I say I'm your boy, Mizzy Miss Koopkek. I usually represent the Birds. By the way, love the jersey. I saw the jersey on the
The
community.
one I
Love the
just
jersey.
posted.
Yep, I know. Loved it. So, love the jersey. What up, King DB, my brother?
What's going on, man? Just ready to talk football again, man.
Yep. And what up, King? What up? See, I'm messing up everything. What up, Smitty Eagle?
Man, I'm chilling, man. You know what I'm saying? We getting hungry enough to eat off the floor, man. We starving, man, you know. In the words of Nolan Smith.
Exactly. So, what's up, everybody? Salute to the brand new fan base known as Broad Street Nation. What up, Rock the Artist? What up, Random? What up, everybody? How y'all doing? We got all the people in the building. Broad Street Nation, stand up and salute. The whole crew's here. We just waiting on Trigger. So let's get down to business, man. But before we do, salute to my quarterback, Jalen freaking Hurts. Man, he's a part of the Sports Illustrated. We got some snippets today. The city of Philadelphia is a great place with a great supporting system and fan base. For a guy like himself, I pride myself to. Bottom line is Jalen freaking Hurts is the man. A great person. We're glad to have him. Smitty, your thoughts on Jalen freaking Hurts, a part of Sports Illustrated, and the comments he just shared.
I mean, it ain't his first time, but it's the significance of how it feels, you know what I'm saying, to know like how he feels about the city, how he feels about, you know, the endeavors he have, you know, came upon here, you know, how he put himself in a situation where he blamed himself for the loss, bro. He went in there and said, y'all don't cry. It's my fault. I took the L. Y'all blame me. When you go home, you talk to your family about it, put it on Jalen. And then he told him what? We getting back, bro. It ain't no better feeling than get back. You know when you was a kid and somebody hit you in the back of the head with the fresh cut and they run off and you catch him 2 weeks later with his head and you tear his head up, you get back. It feel good, man. I think the get back would feel better if it's Patrick Mahomes, but anybody can be there. Anybody can be there. I just need to, you know, follow up on what our quarterback said. He said we going back. He felt that. I feel it with him. Shit, I'm riding.
Yep. Moan, I know you got a super chat, so go ahead.
Appreciate you, Marcus, for the super chat. But I just love Jalen winning right now. Like this offseason, just got his Jordan brand contracts, Sports Illustrated. He got a commercial with Hulu that just dropped. So it's giving face of the league. Like I know they hate to see our quarterback plastered everywhere. So I love it.
King?
I just like the fact that, his story and the story of Philadelphia goes hand in hand. We underdogs. We always hungry for more, trying to get to the top of the mountain, and I think that's where he wants to be. I want him to go down as one of the greatest Eagles, if not the greatest players in the NFL history of NFL. But it starts here, and I just like the fact that he's getting all this clout. But I don't want it to be to the point where, you know, everybody start liking him at one point. I keep hating him. I want y'all to keep hating him because as y'all hate him, he's still winning. He's winning off the field. He's gonna win on the field. A lot of people you heard James Jones. That situation. You heard all these other guys come out and was talking about that Jalen Hurts only won because of his team. No, Jalen Hurts won because he is the system, and that's what it is.
Yep. Salute to Jalen freaking Hurts. But yeah, we had a game this past Thursday. So before we react to that, Marcus Mariota was, this past preseason game, and we got to address this nonsense before we talk about the regular season, the rest of the game. King, go ahead and talk about it. Who should be the the backup for Jalen freaking Hurts? Marcus Mariota, oh my God.
Start looking into the free agency pool, like see who was there, and Carson Wentz was there. I said no to him. I said no to Foles. Tanner McKee, I wouldn't mind him as a backup, but Marcus can't be the second quarterback, even though a lot of people say it don't matter, but it does. It does at the end of the day, and I just think Tanner McKee is way better than him. It seems like every time he gets in the game, they play in the same against the same type of defense. The team 2, team 3, they playing the same damn defense. And as soon as he get to the game, we're going down the field. Uh, what's his name? The running back. He started getting his mojo back after the fumble. Because he's playing with Tanner McKee, not no goddamn Marcus. And it seemed like Marcus just don't know, what to do after the time if that first read is not there, and he touched the ball a lot. So I think that if we gotta rely on him to win us one game, I'm betting against. I'm betting against the Eagles. I'm sorry, because if they putting the ball in his hands, it's a wrap for us.
Smitty?
I'm gonna go with Tanner McKee, man. I mean, I don't see the free. I looked at the free agency market, like right when Mark Mariota was dogging it out. Me and bro was on live. I looked on the market. I said, "Oh, ain't nobody out there." I said, "Okay, let's see Tanner McKee. Come on, Tanner, get in the game. He's smooth, man."
That's about to happen, though.
I mean, but I don't want Matt Ryan. I mean, I'm not a fan of really bringing Carson Wentz back in here. He was already a cancer. Nick Foles, I don't think he got enough in the tank to do anything for us right now, but come here and retire. I'm gonna go with Tanner McKee, or maybe we can go out there and get the dude from the Ravens or something. I don't know.
Somebody go, man.
I don't really like Tyler Huntley either, but
no, it's not that. It's that they're not giving up Huntley. Like,
okay,
why would they give up Huntley?
Well, I'll take what's the ball buddy name? Josh Dobbs. I'll take Dobbs. He had a little fire in the tank that one game.
I feel like Tanner McKee is definitely the easy answer, but Tanner McKee is still a rookie.
Right.
And it's one thing, like he's like exceeded expectations when it comes to performing in the preseason. But just as much as I'm not comfortable with Marcus Mariota entering the game, I'm not comfortable with Tanner McKee having to come in week 11 against the Chiefs or somebody. Like his first game getting thrown into the fire. I'm not comfortable with a late round rookie. He was a late round pick for a reason. And he could surprise people. Look at Brock Purdy. But I'm just saying, the numbers and the statistics is against him. And it's one thing to do it in the preseason. It's another thing to do it in an actual game, NFL game against against the starters for 4 quarters. So I can see why the Eagles are hesitant to just go ahead and say, oh, Tanner McKee is quarterback 2. I see why for right now they're holding on to Marcus Mariota because Marcus Mariota does have starting experience. He does have quarterback 2 experience, even though he sucked in that role. He has still been in the fire before. So we kind of stuck in a bad place. Like y'all said, the free agent market, Carson Wentz is our best option on that market.
And I'm cool.
We can bring him in here, have him on a little leash, put a muzzle on his mouth. You know what I'm saying? So he can't talk that shit.
He was already against Jalen Hurts before. We can't bring him back.
Okay, but like I said, and I'm not saying like that's the best option. The best option would be a trade for somebody like Malik Willis or something. Yeah. But then it begs the question, why would they give up their backup quarterback? Like, why would another team give up?
They just drafted a second round, didn't they? Did they draft? They just drafted Buddy Levis.
So who's their starter?
Ryan Tannehill. I think Malik Willis is the 3rd string quarterback, if I'm not mistaken.
He could be. All I'm saying is I just don't know why. It's just going to be hard to
Winston?
Jameis.
Not that. No, bro. I'm good.
Jameis Winston.
I don't know about that.
They both going to be throwing picks.
He said Colin.
There ain't going to be no crab legs in the city.
People bringing up old men like Colin Kaepernick and Cam Newton. Like, Cam's done.
Cam done.
Cap is done.
Cam best option is mentoring from off the field.
Nick Foles is done. I don't even know why we flirting with that. Nick Foles, 36 years old? He was old when he won the Super Bowl.
I just want him to retire, Eagle.
That's it.
Yeah, that's fine. But I'm saying I'm not comfortable with 40-year-old Nick coming in either. It's not 2017. We're 5 years removed from that. He couldn't even keep his own backup quarterback role with the Colts. And I think he was like quarterback 3.
Randy, I haven't seen any CFL quarterbacks, so I can't tell you how I would feel about that. You know what I'm saying? But I might do some research because it might be XFL, CFL, something out there.
Well, like I said, cuts is coming, so let's just
see who's get cut. You'll see who get cut. The 29th is the cut date.
Yep. The 29th.
Next Tuesday. Tuesday, I think at 4:00. You got to be down to 53.
But I don't want nobody that's cut. That's gonna be Marcus Mariota and some other bullshit.
Teddy Bridgewater. He just got signed. He can't get Teddy.
Yeah, I thought Teddy was somewhere.
He just got signed.
He said trade for him.
No.
Vikings had like 5 QBs. Do y'all Mariota being a better backup than Minshew? Slightly. And I say slightly.
Because he can run.
Because he can run. But he still be in that game, he was still scared to run sometimes. Like he was holding on to the ball, like we saw Minshew doing sometimes. Like, because Minshew couldn't run, but it was times where Marcus was holding on to the ball for no reason. Would you trade for Jonathan Taylor? Absolutely not.
Let's talk about it because it's already up on the news, and I knew y'all was going to ask that.
I told you.
I knew. You did tell me that. Look, I'm cool with Penny. I'm cool with Swift. Kenneth Gainwell got to get some touches sooner or later. He got to get some touches, and same for Boston Scott. I am cool with the running backs we got. I don't need no Taylor Swift on my roster right now. No, I know, but if you combine Jonathan Taylor and DeAndre Swift, Taylor Swift. So no, I don't. No. Go ahead, King. No.
It'd be a bad John if he set up there and came to the Eagles because he's going to want his bread. It's going to take away from the team that we have. Number 1, number 2, we have running back by committee. Why would we go out and get a true RB1? Number 3, we got 3 guys in there that can actually be game changers for us. I believe in little Kenny G. I believe in him. And I think that, with him getting touches and him having that competition, a little friendly competition with like a DeAndre Swift, he's going to learn some things from DeAndre Swift that he didn't have in the arsenal last season because they didn't open up the playbook that much because, we had a Miles Sanders type guy. Now, what will happen if we did get Jonathan Taylor? Now we're looking at cutting not two, but three running backs, and then also taking money from somebody else that we got to pay. So it's like that'd be a bad joint. I don't like. Sometimes I do not like Eagles fans, the fan base that always say, "Hey, every time somebody's there, like a Derrick Henry or Jonathan Taylor now and all that, just to say, hey, let's go get them." And I'm like, no, we don't need them. Know your team before you start sitting up there saying that we need to get somebody like a Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor want his touches and he want his bread. So why not allow him to go somewhere else? A lot of people were saying he might go to the Cowboys. I don't care where he go. I'm focused on what the Eagles is doing, and what the Eagles is doing. I like what they're doing at running back. All three of those guys are getting touches, and it's different looks on the defense. Well, against the defense. So basically, we're moving the ball either way. We don't have to sit up there and just focus on one running back like we did last year. So I just think that it would be a bad move all the way around, business wise and for personnel.
Yeah.
I say, go ahead, Cool Cat.
No, go ahead, Mom.
First of all, we got if we making moves, we got other areas to focus on besides the Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah.
We got linebacker woes. We still got some question marks at safety. If we're going to be using any assets, any of our players that of value in a trade or any draft capital, it need to be to address those holes on defense. While we give up draft capital or a player like Derek Barnett or somebody we can get something back for a position that's full, for an offense that's full. The offense was already full, and we added in DeAndre Swift to come in and be that next big component, that game changer. We're good. I don't even see where Jonathan Taylor fits in.
Exactly. I don't see it either. So it's like, let's see. Why are we sleeping on McKee? I understand he's a rookie, but if he got Swift, AJ, Smitty, but Jalen freaking Hurts is going to be starting quarterback. So what? He should.
No. He's saying like backup. Like if he need to come in for a couple of series, he got enough targets around him to make him kind of complete. I understand that. If you can simplify the game like you did, like Dallas did for Cooper Rush, Tanner McKee can work. But we haven't seen that. Just like they didn't know what Cooper Rush was going to do for 5 games. I remember last year when they said he was gone for 5 weeks. You heard all the Dallas fans on these apps.
Mm-hmm.
And our season over with, man. Cooper Rush trash. We finna lose. So, I mean, I don't know. But with the running back situation, look, because, I know I was on the Bijan train. I know. But not over Jalen Carter. So I'm glad we got Jalen Carter. And I'm not on this train. It can't happen. We don't play power one back 12 personnel a lot. We just not doing that. You're just not going to see us come out 2 tight ends with a fullback and hand the ball to the running back because that's what Jonathan Taylor wants. He's a running back by committee by himself. So that would be no touches for Gainwell, no touches for Penny, no touches really for Scott, and you probably have Swift in on 3rd and long. What would we do with that? He don't fit when we have other places to go. If we need to make a big splash like that, you might as well go get Buddha.
Salute still.
You might as well have went and got Buddha. You might as well go get whatever on defense. Another linebacker. You Devin White. It's gonna cost you the same money. I wouldn't see why would we go. Why Eagle fans kill me. The first thing I seen when it dropped, I was like, I waited and I hit the X and refresh, and I see all the Eagle fans start reposting. Oh, we should go get him. You know what our running back room would look like? It would look like a crowded one with a lot of guys and not a lot of carries.
And then, first of all, I haven't seen anybody saying that. I haven't seen
it. On X.
Oh, it's on X.
Elliot Short Parks was like, "Oh, I think we should go get him." He was the first one. He started with it. Then I see the regular Eagle fans like, "Oh, I think it'd be a good idea, man. We can get rid of." And the first person they kicking out the door, Gainwell. Oh, we can get rid of Gainwell. Then it could be Penny, Gainwell, and Swift. Do you know Howie Roseman? am I going to take the $10 million running back or the $1 million running back?
Right. And then, the $1 million we already got here that we don't have to give up no assets for.
Nothing. And what do they want? I heard they want like a third.
No,
third
I heard that the goal is a first.
Well, I think Moan and I will agree with this. I think I heard they want a first-round pick and a couple of players.
They said a first-round pick is a goal or a boatload of seconds.
There you go.
Okay, well, they're probably going to end up by the end of the week seeing that the market ain't like that. Nobody's paying that much for a running back. You'll get a third and maybe a backup running back.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. We're not getting them.
How we make smart moves, not flashy moves.
Exactly. So now let's get on to the Browns versus Eagles preseason reaction. We had some good, we had some bad, we damn sure had some ugly. So Smitty, start us off what you liked, what you didn't like about the Eagles Browns preseason game.
And Kobe Dean. The man was electrifying. He was playing the role I needed him to play. I needed to see that. I told DV, I told y'all that Monday. I need to see 1 quarter consistent play. He didn't give me the whole quarter, but he gave me enough. And I was like, okay. The bad though was like, I didn't like the injuries, man. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like the guys that went out that we lost. Because I felt like Trigger, what's good? I felt like those guys was
we can hear you.
We can hear you. Yeah. I feel like those guys was kind of good pieces, man. I really liked Zach McPherson in that slot. I was really, getting into him playing that position. And now we see what has transpired since he got hurt. Now you see a lot of Bradbury in the slot. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to put Bradbury over tight ends and slot receivers now. And they got Josh Jobe playing a lot of the outside role. So they kind of preparing for Avonte Maddox to be hurt. So, I really didn't like that Zach McPherson went down. We had another injury too, right?
I think so, yeah.
Who was the
Nolan
other guy?
left. Olamide Zaccheaus left.
Uh-huh.
I mean, Nolan good though. Nolan in practice though. We lost another receiver. Dude. Oh, that's the other one I was thinking about. The big
Morrow too. Ajamo got hurt.
Ajamo. Yeah.
What's the one dude name? The receiver. He been showing up. He been playing pretty well that game. Cleveland. Tyree Cleveland. Tyree Cleveland. Yeah. I like the dude, but you know what I'm saying? I don't know what we're gonna do with him. I see we cut him. I think they on waivers, and then if they don't get picked up, we bring them back on the practice squad as an IR player. So I really like that, man. But I think we need to stay healthy because people talk about they want to see these first stringers play. I don't even want to see them play no more. I'm cool because I don't want nobody to go out there and get dinged up, and then week 1 we sit in the back asking why the hell we put them in the game after they didn't play the first 2. But it was a pretty good game overall. I didn't like that we tied though. I would have liked it to win.
Game.
First of all, why y'all?
Go ahead, Mo.
I've been accused so many times of smoking or being high on this live. Where y'all get that from? I'm eating soup.
She eating soup.
Dang.
I don't get what y'all
She's all right. Y'all eating soup. She's a very busy woman.
But yeah, Nakobe Dean. That's who I've been wanting to see. I feel like we haven't seen that much of him. I mean, he's been hurt early on in the training camp. Didn't get to see him in that first preseason game. So I was really wanting to see Nakobe Dean in that second preseason game. And the way he came in, like making plays, forcing that fumble, basically on the goal line. So I'm just really happy what we saw from Nakobe Dean because that's somebody who we need to be big for us this season. But what I didn't like, Olamide getting hurt, that's somebody who I've been wanting to see. I've been talking and gassing up before he got here. Now, both them Falcons. What's up with them? I'm good on the dirty.
They dirty birds. They dirty birds.
Mariota came here and didn't do G.
Hey, Mo, they dirty birds. You know, They got to get cleaned up. They got to get cleaned up.
Olamide Zaccheaus. He got hurt. So it's just I haven't been able to see Olamide like do what I saw him do in Atlanta. So hate to see that. Of course, Nolan's fine, but that's scary. When I see Nolan come up and it's an injury, like my heart stopped. Zach being out, just so many injuries attacking our depth. Zach, like you said, was looking good for us, and we just lost Sean Bradley, and now Zach. Like those are special teams guys that we could need to contribute, and we saw how the special teams sucked last season. Now we taking hits already this season. Marcus Mariota pissed me off. Trey Sermon didn't piss me off, but it was hard watching Trey Sermon because he just couldn't get it going early in that game. I know he had the touchdown late, but I was expecting to see Trey Sermon get cut.
Hey Simone, did that fumble hurt his roster spot?
That fumble and then getting instantly blown up when he was supposed to be blocking stood no chance. I think that really did. Like he looked like he was about to cry on the sidelines. They kept showing his face. They kept showing him for a long time. I'm like, all right, y'all, move on back to the game. They were zoomed in on him for a minute. Like it's the broadcaster even said he's contemplating his whole life right now. That's the
yeah, I heard him. Yeah, he did.
But Ringo was looking good. Like he had that one missed interception where it seemed like he got turned around, and when he turned around, sometimes like when you turn around real fast, you get dizzy. I don't know if that's just old people, but he was right in position. Then when he turned that head, I don't know how he didn't see the ball. So he must have been seeing stars or something. But other than that, Ringo been looking good. So that's good for our depth, especially with Zach getting hurt.
Yep.
Jack
King?
Driscoll
Go ahead, Mom.
be on some bullshit.
That's the best catchphrase I heard. I love on this show. That's the best. Go ahead, King. Go ahead, King. I love that catchphrase. Go ahead, King.
Man, Nakobe Dean, yeah, you wanted to see him do something in his postseason. His preseason. I'm sorry. But you just enjoy the fact that he actually put in that effort to stop them from scoring. And even Nick Sirianni was fired up. I loved how Nolan Smith was playing the whole game before he got hurt, of course. But I love how he was playing. He was trying to finish the job, like he was saying in his interview. He was trying to finish his job, and I think that that's the two bright spots. And Sidney Brown as well. Anywhere the football was, he was there. He was there, and he was making sure that you felt him coming, or you are you going to get hit, and you going to feel the hit. I think he did get called for a late hit, but I'd rather take that now than when it counts. Yeah, I just think that it was a lot more bad than good this game. I really believe that. Just the injuries hurt. I thought that it was more serious with Nolan Smith, honestly. But I seen him. He's always smiling and everything, so you can't really tell if it's serious or not. But just all the injuries, the carts was brought out a couple times. People were going into the tent left and right. Even after the game, after the practice on Sunday, it was a long list of people. I didn't even know Fletch got hurt. I don't even know how he got hurt, but he was hurt. So it's just the injuries. The injuries is like the downsides for me. And I think that we just got to go in healthier, the healthiest that we could be. We already got Hassan Reddick with that injury to his thumb, and we need to know he's good to go week 1. If not, then we're gonna have to rotate heavy there to the point where we could get Nolan Smith more immaculated to playing with the ones and everything and so forth. But I'm very comfortable about the team and their depth. So I'm not too worried, but I do want the health to be a priority.
Trey?
All right, so repeat the question one more time. I'm sorry.
No, it's our Eagles Browns preseason reaction.
I don't know. For me, it's preseason. I mean, even what y'all talking about, like the injuries and stuff like that, I gotta think these dudes playing for their life, so they flying around every play. These grown men hitting each other. So, I mean, it's gonna be injuries that happen. I'm just glad it wasn't like no key players. Even with the Nolan thing, I'm glad it wasn't that serious. So, we gotta, in my opinion, we gotta find a different backup quarterback, bro. Because Mariota looked like garbage. He looked like garbage, bro. He inaccurate. The only time he good when he using his legs. He don't. I don't know if it's him not knowing the offense or something, but bro, he just looked like a deer in headlights out there, John. You shouldn't be looking like that as a veteran in this league, bro. You done seen every coverage, every defense. You shouldn't be looking like that in preseason because they not giving you nothing special. Everything vanilla. And we did lose Jalen like the past 2 years for a couple games, and we're gonna need a sturdy backup, man. That could derail your season. Um, Other than that, man, I'm not really too disappointed about the preseason. It's like, and even with like the N'Kobe Dean thing, I don't know what y'all was watching, but this just me wanting to see him and watching him play at the play. I feel like he was out of position a lot. He couldn't get off blocks. I mean, he made the 130 play on the defensive line, but other than that, I mean, on the goal line, but other than that, bro, he really didn't look that impressive to me.
Hey Trey, I'm gonna send you his all 22.
He really ain't looked that impressive to me. So, and probably that's just me watching it fast, because I know Smitty breaks stuff like that down, but just me watching him fast, I don't, I mean, some of the concerns I had about him, I mean, rare, like they popped up, but I mean, that's what preseason's for. He gotta get his feet wet. This was his first action for real since last year, and I mean, hopefully he could get better with that. But we definitely, with the retirement of Miles Jack, we gonna definitely have to bring some more linebackers in. And other than that, I'm cool with the preseason. It's preseason.
Oh,
Yeah.
we got Quentin Bell, linebacker, former Falcon. And right now that Falcon to Eagles track ain't looking good. So I don't know what to expect from Quentin.
Right. So let's go ahead and
Why
normally
are you
on the
laughing, DB?
go ahead, King,
He on mute.
and you're muted.
He over there just talking
My fault.
like we can hear him.
Yeah, I am. No, I don't think he's going to see the field. I really don't. I think we're going to keep. I don't even think he's going to probably make the team. I think we can keep 4 linebackers. I like how Zach Cunningham, was playing. Also like Christian Ellis. He made some good plays for us. And Kobe Dean, of course. I think we keep 4 guys. I think we just keep 4 guys and rock out like that until we need to pick up a vet or something like that. But until then, I don't think that we're gonna. Uh, I don't think. What would you say, Quentin Bell? I don't think he's gonna make the roster at all. I just think that is more like a body to fill up for Thursday.
You gotta hate that, man, when you know you're coming in just to be a body.
Yeah.
Hey, Hitman, I agree with you, bro. Because when they would talk about Mariota in practice, then all of a sudden the lights turned on and this man turned into a roach. It just went to running all over the place.
Who said Mariota was dotting it up in practice?
All the
Not-
reporters.
Huh?
It was like, oh, he'll throw a bad one. Then, oh, he threw a 40-yard bomb to Nagata for a touchdown. He threw a 30-yard bomb to Olamide Zaccheaus back
I feel like
shoulder
all I
for a
heard was
touchdown.
some-
I ain't seen this man throw
Bro.
one good pass yet.
I feel like
Bro,
all I
that's like-
heard is bad things about.
But I heard he was
Yeah.
throwing the ball, Moan. It ain't even a problem if it was good or bad. They said he was. I haven't seen him in a preseason game throw a decent pass yet.
I
What
haven't
was
seen
these-
no good highlights
I
from
did.
Mariota in
Yeah,
the
he
last
ran. He
season.
ran. He ran a couple
No,
times.
I did. No, I did see a decent pass. That was an interception though.
Oh, okay.
And
That works.
a well overthrown ball.
All
Well,
of them.
Exactly.
First of all, shout out to y'all in the chat. Gang, what's up, Miss Ash?
Look, you see,
Broad
man.
Street Nation,
He
the
said-
building.
he
What up,
said-
everybody?
Practice, they said this man had 4 touchdowns. I ain't seen this man have nothing near a completion.
I ain't gonna lie. I like the youngin. I like the.
While we
Terrible
talking,
kid.
go ahead, Trey. But while we talking, y'all know what to do. Bang. Go ahead, Trey.
Nah, I like the youngin that we just drafted. He looked way more poised than Mariota do. He only a rookie. He
Right.
making great throws. He's a little bit more athletic than they was trying to say he was, because I seen him take off a couple times too. So I mean, I don't know. He don't really fit the offense, but like, I mean, if Nick Foles ain't fit the offense either when we in 17. So I mean, if you can sit behind Jalen and just watch, they not the same kind of player, but I mean, I feel like if something was to happen again, I feel like he could come in and be serviceable, more serviceable than Mariota. Mariota looked like trash, bro. He looked like the rookie, for real, for real.
Yeah.
And
Tanner was
Marcus
throwing.
Yep.
Mariota was buzzed all last year. This is not like somebody who came in and fell off. Marcus was trash last year. He got benched for Desmond. The league didn't even know who Desmond was. Desmond.
Nobody did.
Unless you was a college watcher, that's the only way you know who Desmond Ritter
Yeah, that's
is.
the only one. That's the only way you'll know who Ritter was if you watch college.
I
If you
don't know
ever watched
why
college, you wouldn't even know he was in the league. You just thought you'd be like, "Who is Desmond Ritter? What? Where did he come from? The Riddler?" Hell.
The only
See-
thing, like I said earlier about Tanner is looking great. Like Tanner's looking great, especially for a rookie to be coming in and looking so poised, looking so confident, going through his progressions. Like, great.
Bro, he made this one throw down the side. It looked like a professional football player throw, bro.
I know exactly what throw
He
you
put
talking
it
about.
around
Too.
his back shoulder, fell right in his arms, bro. He put it away from the defender. I'm like, yo, this dude could throw the football.
Who is? I really wanted DTR. Are they talking about Desmond Ritter? Who is?
No,
DTR?
Dorian Thompson-Robinson, UCLA.
Yeah, I don't know why, because they made it seem like that was the guy for us. Like they made it seem like.
Have you seen him in Cleveland over the last 2 games? That boy look.
No,
They made it seem like that's who we was gonna draft.
I thought. Listen, I was all in too. I was like, "Oh, we getting DTR back up? Okay, cool." And he went after Tanner McKee, didn't he?
No, he went before Tanner.
Oh well, he went after one eye picks or something like that. And it was like, I think, no, it was right before Tanner, right? Cause we traded up, we moved up and moved out of the way to get whoever we did, and then we ended up behind Tanner. I thought we was gonna take DTR though. I didn't think Tanner was the guy. Tanner is a Stanford, stand in the pocket statue guy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like I said, Tanner's been looking amazing. I just don't know about Tanner, and maybe he got that Brock Purdy luck, but I don't know about Tanner stepping in in the actual NFL game against, like I said, 4 quarters against some top teams, some top players in the league, and getting us them W's, because this season is going to be a much tighter race in the NFC. We're not going to have those probably not going to have those multiple game cushions like we had this season when we was going 8-0, 9-0, the second best teams a couple of games back. If Jalen Hurts goes down, it's going to be crucial. Every game is going to be a crucial win. It's not going, we need you to win 1 out of 3 like we needed Marcus to do. So I just don't know about a rook coming in and doing what we need him to do.
The best part about it, though, Moan, is he not just coming in to trash. He got dogs around him.
Yeah, and so did Minshew. Minshew had dogs all around him.
We knew Minshew was trash, though. Like, we knew he was trash in Jacksonville. He lost his job to Nick Foles, a beat up old Nick Foles. So bro, we knew Minshew was trash. He's serviceable, but I feel like with the youngin coming in and not knowing, like, not caring about none of these teams, like, he ain't seen none of these teams. He don't care about them. He gonna go out there and throw the football. And if Nick Sirianni and them, we brought all these backs in, bro, y'all better utilize your run game too and put him in good play action situations. That come with good coaching. Like even with Dak Prescott stepping in. Remember when he was a rookie? Dak Prescott was okay, but he had a crazy running game in back of him. So all he had to do was play off of play action.
Facts.
So I mean, like, it's all up to coaching at that point. I mean, hopefully we don't got to worry about nothing like that because Jalen gonna be healthy all season. But I mean, with him coming in, I give him, he could win like one game for us, 1 or 2 games for us if he had to. Just me seeing him in the preseason, he just the confidence and all that. I feel like with AJ Brown, Goddard, and all them, bro, he throwing to them dudes. They veterans. They'll help him out too. You know, I feel like he can win like 1 or 2 games for us.
I think so too, bro. I trust Tanner McKee right now more than I trust Minshew.
That was my question. My question was, that Saints game, do Tanner McKee win that game?
Anybody could
last
have
year.
won that game.
Yeah, that's the easy
Minshew
shot, bro.
getting the ball out. Minshew wasn't even attempting no passes. Minshew wasn't doing nothing but holding on
Just
to
patting
the ball.
Like, bro, stop patting the ball and
That's
throw
what
it.
I'm saying. And you know we got playmakers. You know AJ Brown can make plays on bad balls. Devontae Smith can make plays on bad balls. Dallas Goedert can make plays on bad balls. He wasn't even getting the ball out to give them a chance to make a play.
Oh yeah, dang! I forgot he had Emory Hunt. You right. He can call both ways. I forgot he had Emory. I forgot about that. Okay, well, I mean, maybe Taylor McKee is the backup, man. That'd be cool with me. I'm cool with whatever they say the best man on the field. Because Mariota just don't look like it. And I thought I ain't gonna lie. I was like, oh, we got
thought?
Mariota. It's gonna be good.
So, but Nick said he going with Marcus.
That's what he's saying. They say that until they trade you, cut you, or bench you. They said we going with Carson Wentz. They said we still rooting for Jalen Reagor. They said we love Miles. We want him to stay here and retire an Eagle. They say all that shit. That don't mean nothing.
You don't remember? Hold on, DV. You don't remember the reports before we traded Reagor? How he looks so magnificent in camp. He's making all the catches. He's showing up.
Oh, the one catches.
Yeah,
that's
the boost up though.
Hype up other teams, bro.
That's the boost
all
up.
they did was boost his trade value.
Exactly. Yeah. They gonna say
ain't nobody looking for Marcus.
The blind
looking for him.
No, they want to keep his confidence up. His confidence. You don't want to come out, confident. But it's probably too big of a cap hit to even cut him. Like
he probably not gonna get cut.
Anything gonna just get traded.
But who would trade for Marcus Mariota?
Somebody need a backup.
This boy Sam Howell is dotting it up right now, man.
Marcus is a Netflix star. He not a backup. He could slide down a quarterback 3 for that $5 million.
Yeah, I wouldn't even suit him up.
I wouldn't even suit him
just
up.
be a mentor or something like that.
Suit and tie. Just put him on a suit and tie on the sideline.
Just be a mentor. Get that boy a clipboard or something, man.
Headset in an Eagle jersey, an Eagle shirt. Not even a jersey. One of the coach's shirts.
Yeah,
that's what Ian Book gonna have on next year. He gonna be a coach next year.
Marcus Mariota might be the next man. He is retired.
He's not gonna be no coach.
Equipment manager, man.
No, he not, bro.
Yeah, he gonna be loading up the bus.
Who like Ian Book? Who like
and Miss Book and Mr. Book. His mama and daddy. The only one that like him.
Bro, Ian Book is horrible,
bro.
He gonna be the equipment manager, boy. Hey, look, grab all the pads and helmets, load them up on the bus.
That boy,
when we get to the when we get to the Super Bowl, he could carry the replacement cleats.
I don't even think they give fifth stringer Super Bowl rings and stuff.
They gotta get a fish. They get dudes that was traded a ring.
I don't even think they give fifth stringer Super Bowl rings, bro. Like, no.
Somebody said, "Who y'all picking, Ian Book or Minshew?" Damn.
I don't know. I'm not a big Ian.
Hold on, man. That's hot garbage, man. I'm not choosing neither one, man. I can't choose either.
I would take anybody over Minshew.
I don't know if I can take Ian Book. He look bad too.
I never want to see Minshew in green again.
I don't want to see Book. If we get down to Ian Book having to play,
who would you pick, Book or Minshew?
Neither.
Minshew. I pick Minshew if I had
to.
Take
Minshew.
If I had to pick.
I'm taking Minshew. I don't think Ian Book can replicate what Minshew at least did in Dallas, even with the loss.
I never want to see Minshew wearing the shield ever again.
Yeah, that's about the only thing he'll do is throw them 3
picks. He can easily throw 3 interceptions like Minshew did. I could do that. I can go to the field and throw 3 interceptions.
All of us can.
But can you score 34 points though? I mean, he did do that.
I don't know. I probably couldn't have AJ in them out there.
Yeah, and then guess what? We probably wouldn't have threw the picks because I would have been throwing the quest coming across the middle.
Right. I could have at least thrown some of those.
Let's see. Mo said, do you think the defense is on track to start out strong for the season?
You can't really tell, man. Like, first of all, we ain't really see too many of them. And it's like...
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah, we ain't really see too many of them. We don't know where they at and they like process of being going into the season. So, and then I mean the first game of the season always tricky, bro. You ain't see nobody on tape yet, nothing. So, like, I mean, probably it's gonna take us like I ain't even gonna lie to you. Just like last year, it's gonna take us probably like 3 games to really get our feet up under us. And then after that, I feel like we're gonna be rocking and rolling. We got too many pass rushers to not be a good football team, bro.
Hey
To
Trey,
not
hold
be a
on.
good
Honest
football
question:
team.
how you feel about Bradbury playing in the slot?
I don't like it. But he too slow, bro. Like he not quick at all. So
They saying it's more for tight ends though. That's what I heard. It's more for tight ends
now
to play
him
tight
matched up
ends.
against tight ends.
Cause
That's
that's what
cool.
when
He
I
gonna
seen
play
the
against
video,
tight
it was more like Goddard, Calcaterra. He's playing Jackson. It wasn't really like slot receivers. It was more like when the tight end kind of outside, he's playing more of that role. He was playing pretty good though.
I mean, that's cool. Yeah, if you gonna put him in there, he gonna go up against a tight end. That's cool because that's more his range. Ain't Bradbury like 6'2"?
Yeah.
Yeah, he like 6'2", strong. He could play. He could go up against tight ends, but like an actual like slot receiver, one of them short, quick dudes, we'll be cooking Bradbury. Just keep him out there on the island and keep Maddox in that slot. Maddox go. He fared better against them kind of dudes.
Yep. We had some breaking news, some shocking news. I don't know how this happened, but Miles Jack is retiring and is leaving the Philadelphia Eagles. So, what's y'all thoughts on that,
Yo,
Smitty?
you know what's crazy about that? Hold on.
Go ahead,
You know what's
Trey.
crazy
You
about
first.
that? I kind of figured something was about to happen because they had this dude in the fourth quarter of the last game. Like he was playing in the fourth quarter. Like, they only play dudes that's on the bubble, about to get cut, stuff like that in the fourth quarter. Miles Jack was out there that whole fourth quarter. So that kind of like pointed. And then when I seen the news, I was like, all right, so now it makes sense now. Maybe they was gonna cut him, but then they just gave him like the little sympathy thing, like, bro, we just gonna let you retire. I mean, you ain't got it no more. I don't know what happened, but that was fast for him to be playing the whole preseason fourth quarter, and then he just retired. The next couple of days is like, bro, yeah, something was going on.
Yeah, I
Yep.
want to hear that come out because
Well,
go
well,
ahead.
Market. Just before y'all go, Marcus said if you retire after signing a contract, any money guaranteed to you on that contract is guaranteed to you. That's possibly why he retired instead of just getting cut. All right, go ahead, Mom.
Who is Marcus?
Marcus Thomas, he an ex Eagle running back. Pro
Oh, I thought you
fan
were talking
talk.
about. We've been talking about Mariota, and you talking about some Marcus. I'm
Oh,
like,
not that Marcus.
oh, why
Marcus
he
Thomas.
saying anything? He need to be
Yeah,
that to
he an
retire.
ex running back. He said if you retire and you sign the contract, any money that was guaranteed to you on that contract, the team is required to pay you. So maybe that's why he retired instead of getting cut.
Yeah, I'm just like, I need to know what happened in between last season and what was it, Sunday, Saturday when
Last
he retired.
week when we was hearing about him getting all the first team snaps.
Like you was the leading tackler on your team last season. Like you still young-ish. I mean, you still got plenty of years if you stay healthy. I've heard that he was battling nagging injuries that we didn't know about. I've heard a lot of different things. He felt like his spot was taken, but I don't know. It just seemed just kind of random because he got so much production last season. I thought he was gonna be coming in here and competing for a starting role. Meanwhile, it was old Zach Cunningham that zooped past him because when the signings came out, everybody was like, who is Zach Cunningham? Yay, we got Miles. Who is Zach? And meanwhile, Zach Cunningham gunning for that number one spot.
Bro, Zach Cunningham was a dog in college, and people don't even know that. Zach Cunningham was a dog. He's one of the best linebackers that season.
Hey
Well, his
Trey,
last 2 years.
the Texans paid him, right? That's what I was telling who that wasn't you, DV, I was talking to, was it? And I was like, they actually paid Cunningham and Houston did.
Yeah, he was a dog in
He just
college.
became a cap casualty because he kept getting hurt.
He kept
He
getting
another
hurt. Yeah,
penny.
that's what it was. He kept
He
getting
another
hurt, but
he
when
another
he was on the
penny.
field, he was an animal when he was on the field.
Stock was dropping. That's what happened. And mentally, he wasn't really prepared. He wasn't mentally prepared, man. And then they was just trying to boost him up, trying to get him the snaps to see where he got him at Cunningham. And, he start falling. And this is why we saw him last pregame. Preseason game with in the fourth quarter. We seen that. It was like, wait a minute. we also seen a little bit of Kayvon. So who knows?
Yeah.
You know, hey, fingers crossed that the ball off roster. But at the same time, back to
dang,
Miles
you
Jack.
said
I
he
just think
off
that
the
Off
roster?
the roster.
Yo, if Kayvon gonna be like a
Fingers crossed,
backup,
Scoop
like
is off the roster.
if Kayvon gonna be a backup, why y'all want him off the roster? I don't
Why
get
you wait?
it.
you think
Like,
I don't like Kayvon.
yeah,
Hey, no,
crazy,
wait,
bro. If he gonna be
I don't
like
like
our
Kayvon.
Y'all
fourth
want
safety in
Kavon
the
Wallace
rotation, why y'all want him
I
gone?
off
did,
the team?
I did the cuss
He's
for
been
him.
playing
Simone, hold
good.
on, Simone. What you said? In-game action, right? So we ain't talking about practice. What did you see when Kavon got on the field last year? You
Yes,
closed your eyes and you said, "Please, God,
Okay,
please."
yes. But there's also a thing called improvement.
You can improve.
Maybe get a jump.
Prove somewhere
Bro,
else.
I
Go do
feel
like Justin Poirier. You can go
Bro,
prove
I feel
somewhere.
like
Yeah,
the road.
I
I
just
feel like the road.
He's just a depth piece.
Yeah, the role they had him playing last year, that was a good role from him. He stepped
I'll
up and
take Justin
made a couple
Evans,
plays
man.
and everything.
I'll
Justin
keep
Evans
Justin
don't
Evans.
even really touch the field, bro.
Yeah,
Kavon Wallace.
Justin Evans
Kavon
going
Wallace
in.
is hot buns.
Bro, the Browns coach was literally like, "Yo, somebody do something about him. Do something." Like he had the Browns coach.
Against the twos, yeah. I mean, he cool. I guess.
More willing, the creek don't rise. Kavon won't be starting any games for the Eagles. Hopefully, he'll always be playing as a depth piece.
hopefully.
Bro, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, yo. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Like this is what we do. Like, and I think it's like a newer thing because like back in the day, we actually like let players develop. It's like some people take longer than other people.
True.
But
We actually
Kavon in like year 3, 4, ain't he?
That's
It's
fine,
4,
though.
right?
Yeah, 3, 4. That's not a lot of years in the NFL, bro. Some people it take a little longer.
What
Steve
round was
Smith,
Kavon?
bro? Steve Smith was sitting on somebody's bench for damn near 3
You said
years.
what?
Bro.
What, Kavon?
What round was he?
4th. I remember.
Bro, Steve Smith was sitting on somebody's bench for damn near 3 years before he got on the field, bro. We don't let nobody develop no more. I feel like Kayvon would be all right in this defense. He played all right last year. He played 30 last year in the role that they had him in. I mean, now I feel like he can improve. Like everybody don't just step on the field and just be like, well, all right, and just be great. Some people got to develop. I feel like us cutting him off this team is just like pointless. It's like, hey, let him just grow on the road that he is. And we definitely gonna need depth because our safeties and stuff always get hurt.
Yeah.
Yep. Let's see.
I just don't like him. That's where that comment came from. I just don't like him. But you know, if he an Eagle, I'll root for him. But I don't like him.
I mean, I can see why. Because I mean, Kavon never really was productive for us. So I mean, I can see why. Kavon is my biggest surprise this offseason. Like he's been my biggest surprise. I was not expecting Kavon to be making this many plays, to be shining like he has been. He is a big surprise. So I can see why y'all are thinking of Kavon of the past, thinking of Kavon of last season. We all saying cut him, but dude could have got better. Like this could be real.
It could have now. But then if you see Kavon all of us sit on this panel be saying the same thing when he come in and blow wreck.
But you would rather keep Justin Evans over Kavon?
No, I was bullshitting. I don't want Justin Evans. I don't really want Justin Evans. I was talking.
So what safeties you want to keep? If you couldn't Kavon,
probably Terrell Edmonds, Sidney Brown, and Reed Blankenship.
Just 3?
I think the 4th one would be a practice squad guy anyways. So
you'll put Kavon on.
I guess Kavon could be practice squad for sure.
You rather have practice squad than a dude that actually got game experience?
No, I said the 4th one probably be on the practice squad. They ain't gonna keep 3 on the roster. They're gonna keep 3 on the roster, and the 4th one, like last year, we had 3 on the roster. The 4th guy was on the practice squad. So Kavon probably be on practice squad.
Then they cut Greedy Williams.
Yeah, they cut Greedy.
They cut Greedy.
I was shocked at that.
Here do nothing but grin.
Not from us though. For Greedy, I was shocked by that. I thought he was going to fight a little bit more.
He didn't put up no fight, bro. He
didn't put up no fight.
I didn't see him do nothing.
You let everybody. You let dudes. You got signed before they got drafted, and you let them come in and full circle you and get you pushed right on out the jump. Because it wasn't like he was costing us much money. He was only like a $500,000 cap hit. Wasn't like he was. All you had to do was put a little fight in. You had a guaranteed spot.
Everybody
Not
was loving
guaranteed.
him after that press conference.
You fight a little bit. They would have practice squad more guys than a little bit. But dang, you ain't put up you ain't even hit. Did you pitch the nigga? Did you pitch it before you went out the door?
That's crazy because man got the perfect like size and speed.
6'2",
great
100 and some pounds, 4.2 speed, 4.3
Some
speed.
people just don't really. Some people really just don't be wanting it, bro. It's like, bro, you fill out perfect, bro. You 6'2", you run like a 4.3, like, bro, like, and you was cool. He was kind of cool in Cleveland, like his first 2 years. I don't know. Some dudes just don't be wanting it. Because he could have easily came in and made a roster, took a roster spot, bro. That's crazy.
And obviously, they had high hopes because they took him before the draft, so they was trying to fill a void. All he had to do was show he was competent and had the ability. He didn't do none of that. He couldn't have.
That's wild.
Them boys by the second week, you was hearing about the other dudes. You wouldn't even hear about Greedy. You like, damn,
I forgot he was on the team for a little bit.
I forgot he was on the team too.
Like Barnett. People keep saying keep Barnett. What has Barnett done but 2 fights? Haven't heard nothing else great about him right now. And I don't want him to be hot-headed on the field and cost us a game, bro. Some bull.
Barnett with them penalties just be pissing me off.
Like he could be a decent talent, but as soon as he get riled up, he do some dumb jump.
I don't know. Yeah. Barnett give me like that 1990s type defensive end. I just want to fight everybody. Smack the quarterback like 10 seconds after the play, like, bro. Barnett be burning me out.
People just don't really change their character, man.
He really like a good player, bro. He just retarded, like.
Right.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I've been watching a little bit of this Commanders game. Sam Howell looked decent. I know it is the twos, but he looked decent.
Preseason.
Sam
Howell like
that's what I'm saying, bro.
Sam Howell like 5'9". He gonna be getting hoofed on by
Listen, I was looking at the screen tray and he was just standing back there. I'm like, damn, this nigga got too much time. I know that ain't gonna happen week 4.
Yeah, he gonna get hoofed on when they play the Eagles. Sam Howell gonna be running for his
I want him to have a perfect start.
The most embarrassing thing, the most horrific thing about that is he's gonna play. Sam Howell's gonna face goddamn Arizona Cardinals week 1.
Yeah.
Listen, cool cat. I want him to have the perfect start to his season. I want him to be the golden boy all the way up till he come to the link.
That is true.
And then I want to hit him in the mouth.
We played him at home first.
Yeah, we played him at home week 4.
Look. Hey, that's the perfect scenario. I want him to be the golden boy. Everybody, oh, look at what we got in command. The Commodores ain't never had nothing since whenever they had the last one, and they ain't gonna have nothing for a long time. My kids will never see the Commodores, the Washington football team, the Reds, whatever they call themselves.
Exactly.
I mean, you leave it up to Big Sam. Sam Howell, the best quarterback in the NFL.
Y'all gotta stop letting these dudes on this show that don't get full background checks, man. Full drug tested, man. I just don't understand why Big Sip keep being on it. Is that the only Commander fan we know?
We got Rio, we got Protest, we got Louis T, we got other Washington Commander fans on these.
Not the one that we couldn't figure out what it was, and she was walking back and forth.
You mean
awesomeness, bro? Don't do awesomeness like that, bro. Golly,
no, because she don't really talk about nothing. She don't talk about nothing.
How you doing, awesomeness?
He didn't even bring her up when he was naming. Cool Cat didn't even bring her up when he was naming.
No, he did.
Awesomeness.
She not really listen. She's not really a content creator. She's more of a reaction content creator. So like when stuff happens, she do funny stuff. That's why when she be on our content, if you really ever see her content, she do the same stuff. She be on there dancing, doing crazy stuff.
I ain't gonna hold you. I thought that was a boy.
I did too. But awesomeness, we still cool.
Remember, Mom? I said, "Yo, who dude up there in the corner that keep dancing?"
No, it took me a while to realize it was even somebody still on that screen because we had so many people on the live that time.
Bro, that was fun. That was the funniest day ever, bro. Like,
Bro,
Good bro was up there doing all this weird stuff, bro.
you're not going to start, bro.
That man was tripping.
Yo,
Awesomeness. Thank you for
right down
subscribing to my
Kensington.
channel. I appreciate you for the views.
He trying to keep his subscribers, y'all.
Yeah,
Right
come
down
on. Hey,
Kensington,
listen,
man.
I've actually watched the content now. Now I understand her shenanigans on
It's
our
like an
lives.
act. It's like a
Yeah,
character.
like that's what she do.
Hold on,
Like,
you watched it?
yeah, I watched a
You
little bit.
watched it, bro?
Like when they hired a new
That's
owner,
loyalty.
she was on there like dancing. She doing all types of like running around. She like, we got us one. Dan Snyder's gone. I'm like, okay, she a reactionary person, not a content. She want reaction.
Big Simple is the only Big Simple, and it's this other dude. I forgot what his name is.
Big Simp, my guy though. He's
Yeah,
funny as hell,
I like
bro.
Big Simp.
No, he's funny. He's funny. He's funny. I just like messing with him.
Yeah, he's funny as
All
hell.
I
He's funny,
know
though.
is after week 1, y'all, just get ready for this.
Those haters can't stand us. Left hand up.
Left hand up. Who are we?
Just
Damn
get ready for
us.
that.
Stomp.
Get ready for that.
Left hand down. Shit.
Exactly.
Why did they even like? What was the purpose of the left hand up?
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea.
I didn't even get that part of the
You are the
song.
Colts? Huh?
I don't know.
Huh?
I guess it
We
was
talking
like
about the
funny.
Colts game, or
Yeah,
we
we're
gonna
previewing the Colts game and joint practice now. So that's the last topic before I go loopy with those people. But anyway, let's get to the final preseason game and final joint practice. What we want to see. Remember, everybody in the chat is preseason, so you ain't gonna really say much. So, King, your thoughts on joint practice and the final preseason game with the Colts.
First things first, I do got a ticket to go to this game. I don't want to go. It's at 8:00 at night. I don't want to go. So I'm probably gonna give it out. I honestly, I'm gonna give it away. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna give it away.
What day they play on?
Anyway,
Thursday.
Thursday. Oh
Thursday.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm good.
But
Yeah,
but yeah, I think it's just everybody got to stay healthy. Everybody got to stay healthy, and I don't know. Is this going to be a game where we're going to see some of the questions from the coaches, like who's going to stay, who's going to go? Is that going to determine how they do on cooking shows? They do the 3 rounds and then they judge the last 2 from them 3 rounds. I think that's what's going to happen for this third preseason game. And I'm not going to stay out there until 11 o'clock. Man, it's hot down here in Philly. I'm not staying down here. Look, I watch it on TV. Be safe in my house, right? But I just want everybody to be healthy at the end of the day. I want. I'm not looking for no explosiveness from people that we know is going to see the field. I'm looking for like who wants it more, like who wants to be on this team, who wants to be on this roster. I don't want to sit up there and see a Swift out there, a Penny, or a Gainwell. I want to see Trey Sermon out there. I want to see them getting the heavy load to see if he deserves to be considered a spot on the roster, because the way special teams looking, man, like that got to beef up. I don't even know why we signed this coach back, but it's all about who you got in them roles, and the loss of Zach McPherson and other guys that was on special teams. It's more like, damn, we're getting thin there too. So you want to see who wants to make the roster, what final moves we could make or tweak before the game, and then also, who's going to be wanting to be on that 53. That's all I'm looking for.
Smitty?
I think the joint practice, I don't think it's going to be much. It's one day. I think I just want to see, us crisp things up, see us against another defense, hear about these. I mean, we're not going to see anything. So hear about the events going on in these joint practice, just seeing how we line up against a different team with a different scheme. But I think Thursday night, Mariota will be aiming for the firing squad, or he'll be Miles Jacked if he don't get it together, and Tanner will be the backup, because we see what we see in the last 2 preseason games, this man will be out of here because I don't see the purpose of keeping a guy that can't pass the ball, bro. The man has only had a couple flash plays, and all of them was running. He looked a little scared. Maybe he has PTSD for whatever happened in Atlanta, but we're gonna have to figure it out because I don't want Jalen to ever have to even think about us being in a predicament like we were last year with Minshew. So let's just hope and pray Jalen Hurts plays 17 or 16, and then the last one don't count. And we good. But I really want to see, like DV said, I want to see these younger guys that's later down the depth chart, kind of feel their way out in the game, man, that haven't really got a lot of snaps. You can let the Jalen Carters, the Jordan Davises, and the Kobe Deans, all those guys of the world sit. It's guys that we just brought in. I want to see these guys and see who's acclimated. And Monday, you're gonna be sitting around having meetings about what you're gonna do Tuesday, because there's a lot of guys got to lead his roster, man. And I just want to see how it's gonna work out. So I just want to see if guys can kind of solidify a spot on the 53, because you already kind of probably know the first 22. The last 31 is the ones that's fighting for a spot. I just want to see those guys and see where they fare at and how they gonna be able to fare out, because I told you from before, y'all heard it here. If Marcus Mariota come out there and look like he did in the first 2 preseason games, Tuesday, when them cuts come out, y'all gonna hear about Mariota leaving out the door with a bag of pennies.
Trey?
I ain't even gonna lie to you. I want to see more Eli Ricks. Bro, the confidence. I like the confidence that the youngin got, bro. It's like, he don't make like every play, but it seemed like he be around the football. He be out there talking hella trash, bro. I love it. I love that. He out there talking hella trash to the receivers. He confident. He made a couple plays on the football. The first preseason game, he caught that pick 6. I just want to see more of him. He might not make the team, or if he do, it'd probably be practice squad. But I like young and confidence, man. It's like that's what we need. We need more confident players. Like we need people that's comfortable in their own skin. Like young is 6'2", 188 pounds. Like that's solid for a cornerback, and he can move like how you move. I don't know how he went undrafted and all that, but I mean I don't know. I just want to see more of him. I want to see more of who else I was just about to say?
Yeah, Ringo is not gonna have to make it through waivers. Demon, he part of 53. He ain't getting cut.
Nah, man, I just want to see these youngins go out here and just play ball, bro. Like this one right here. This is the last preseason game of the season before the season starts. So, I mean, they gotta go out there and put it all on the line, man. I want to see Tanner again. I ain't gonna lie. Like I like seeing the youngin in the pocket, like how poised he is and stuff like that. Like, I mean, I know it's preseason, but he don't really like give me that rookie vibe. Like he just all over the place. He know what he doing. He know the structure of the offense already, and he know where we need to put the football at. So, I mean, it's a couple dudes I want to see, but at the end of the day, it's a preseason game. I don't really care too much.
Ricks or Goodrich? I seen somebody ask that.
Huh?
They said Ricks or Goodrich.
No, Ricks, the cornerback.
No. They're asking who would you take, Ricks or Goodrich? Mario Goodrich or Eli Ricks?
I'm taking Ricks.
I'm taking Ricks too. Ricks a better pick. Ricks. Yeah. No, cool.
Yep. Moan, you back? No, she isn't. Okay. So she probably busy. So let's go ahead and wrap up with our final Broad Street Pulse before we turn out the lights. We start with King. Go ahead, King.
Man, I just can't wait until week 1, man. I can't wait until we actually playing and talking about things that actually, count. I want to talk about what Patriots content creators, man. I'm just anxious to see, what their game plan is against us and what our game plan will be, going to week 1. I know, we won't really know the vibe of the team until like the 3rd or 4th week, like Trey said. But I think that, that's what got me like riled up, that, week 1 is like right around the corner. And I just can't wait. I can't wait for it to go down to the point where, we're talking about wins and losses that count, and we're talking about the good, the bad, the ugly with our team. That's all I'm focused on right now. But as um in recent, I just want everybody to be healthy, and I want this last preseason game to matter to these youngins. That's all I want.
Yep. Smitty?
I'm gonna tell everybody not to panic. You know what I'm saying? Listen, we don't need Jonathan Taylor, and I know it's gonna be some other guys that probably show up in rumors. Listen, Eagle fans, please don't panic, man. What we
Yep.
have here is well. We are good. We are in a great space. We are built for the future. We are headed into a great season coming up. Let's get through this last one healthy. Don't put anybody of significance on the field. If you can't afford to lose them in this cutting process, they should not be on the field Thursday in joint practice, man. I just, hopefully the same. Yeah, I'm ready to like DV. I'm ready for some of these games to start counting so we can start seeing records and we can start talking about predictions. We can start talking about week to week to week. And we can figure out how this thing gonna roll out, because the only thing I want to see is my quarterback hold up that ring at the end of the year. It's the best thing for me.
Exactly. Moan, you back? She's not back. Okay. Trey?
Nah, I mean, I feel what like DV and Smitty saying. Like, I just really want to get to the rest of this thing healthy. I want to see a good game. Just because it's football again. I just want to see a good game. I mean, we got to at least win one of these preseason games. Like, god dang. Um, but other than that, man, I'm really geared up for the season, man. Like, I hope these youngers go out, they ball, they play hard. I mean, I hope they end up on a football team. If it's not here, it's somebody else's football team. And I mean, I'm ready to get the season started. I ain't see my real guys, my starters. I ain't see them in but since February.
Super
So
Bowl. Yep.
yeah, I ain't seen them since February, man. I'm ready to see a AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, Jalen Hurts.
Hey, quick question, Trey. Do you think this is gonna affect us?
What, us not playing in the
Not
preseason?
one rep with the starters, not one time they've been able to go against another team live.
You know why I don't feel like it's going to affect us? Because if we ain't had the joint practices, I would have said yeah. But we still going up against competition at practice. Like, we going up against a whole nother football team. So I think that's a plus for us because we get to work out some stuff. I mean, and we not just
But
beating
that's a
up on
quick
our own
session,
guys.
though. To me, that's the only thing I'm thinking about. It's just it's so quick. It's less than once. It's less than one quarter. It's like what practice only an hour.
Yeah, but we took that approach last year though. Nobody played in the preseason last year.
Yeah, we had one game. One game. That first game against who was it? The Jets. And he threw the pick.
Oh, what they played? They played like one series.
Yeah, they paid like one and a half. And
I mean,
one's
bro, like one series not gonna really do nothing for you, bro. It's
yeah.
like you can't even really get into no offense in one series. You could easily go 3-0 in one series. So it's like, I mean, we really ain't played too much in the preseason last year. I don't think it's gonna affect us. We got a lot of veterans on our team that played a lot of football, so I feel like we're gonna be straight, bro. I mean, this probably gonna start off a little slow. They gonna have to get the little kicks out and stuff, but I feel like we're gonna be rocking and rolling once the second quarter going and like stuff like that. Once we get out and they start getting hit again and stuff like that, it's football after that. So I
The
feel like we're
reason I
gonna be
asked you,
good.
Trey, the reason I was asking, right?
Mm-hmm.
And DV, you remember I pointed out to you. I seen a lot of that game where Devontae Smith was laying his head on Brian Johnson, trying to hear how he sounds coming through the headphones.
Right.
Like trying to hear how he play call. That's what I'm saying. Like, is that gonna be an effect? Because you have like the starters haven't put on the helmet and heard him call the plays in the game when it's rocking.
They working all that out in practice too, bro. It's like
Go back and look at it. Me and DV, I pointed out the DV. Devontae Smith was like this, like half the game. Like he next to Brian Johnson with his head leaned up on him, and he like listening to him call the plays as he called the plays. Then he'll move. Then he call the next play. He'll lean back in so he can hear. I guess like how he calling it, how so he can hear him.
That's
Repetition.
just on them hearing Stagin voice, and now there's a new voice in the room. But I mean that's stuff they work on at practice. Like, I mean, even in the Junk Jones, they turn the music up. It's like it's a controlled environment, but it's still like you going up against another team, so they play it like it's another team. So I mean, they turn the music up and it be loud out there. You're gonna have to hear through stuff. There's gonna be some stadiums you can't even hear the coordinator you really like comfortable with. So it's like I feel like they're gonna be cool in that aspect. I feel like it's gonna be more of a getting their legs back under them type thing in the first game. I feel like it's gonna be more on the defense too. I don't feel like it's gonna be on the offense. I feel like the offense is gonna be straight. They're gonna come out rocking and rolling. The defense gonna have to get their legs back under them. Like Fletch, BG, they all older, so they it's gonna take them a little bit to get back in their groove. But like I said, I think by like week 3, 4ish, we gonna be a well-oiled machine again.
Yep.
No, but
Mom?
this
Hey,
a little
big,
bit
big
off
Trad,
topic.
you crazy, Big Trad. No, man, come on. We do not need Jonathan Taylor, man.
This is a little bit off topic. But y'all watch Euroball? Like y'all watch USA basketball?
Yeah.
Did y'all see Anthony Edwards dunk on that boy the other day, bro? Oh my God. That was a little off topic.
That was nasty.
That was nasty.
That was nasty.
He's
That was
nasty.
a man
He's
dunk,
nasty.
bro.
If y'all can somehow figure out how to get him away from Minnesota and pair him up with Embiid, y'all might can get y'all one.
He definitely need to get away from Minnesota. He wasting his talent over there, bro.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. My fault, y'all. I mean to get off topic.
No,
No,
you're
you
good. You're good. You're good. It's what we do on the show, Trey. You know that. Mom, you back?
Mom
Okay.
probably fell asleep.
Yeah, she
I
done.
want to eat that soup. That suit it looked like that suit was bust too.
Okay, so with that being said, guys, we'll be back. The Broad Street call-in, NFL kickoff call-in is next week. We will preview the New England Patriots and react to this final preseason game. So for Notion, Trey, King DV, Smitty, Moan, your boy Mizzy Miss Cool Cat on YouTube representing the Birds. Thank y'all for watching. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, like, subscribe, and comment. Lights out.